Hello and welcome to Tuesday with Tally. We are back doing our life wheel assessment, working around the life wheel. This week we are on refresh and refuel, a super important area of your life, because if you are not taking this seriously, if this is going on the back burner regularly, you will find yourself eventually in breakdown or running on fumes. So breakdown in some other area of the life wheel, either in relationships, something with your health, like something suffers if you are not taking seriously refresh and refuel. And often we can feel selfish about this area. We can feel like, there are other people that need me more, or there are other things that need to be higher priority than like doing fun stuff for myself or, filling myself up. But it's really, really important, and actually one of the most unselfish things that you can do much of the time, because when you put your oxygen mask on, then you actually have the ability and the resources to be able to help other people, to really be able to support well. So refresh, refuel is super important. We're going to go ahead and do a life wheel assessment right now. I'll show you guys a life wheel so you can, if you're just jumping in this week, you can have an idea of what a life wheel looks like. Mine I break up into the eight most important areas of life, and those are spirituality and inner life. We have career and calling. We've got finance and abundance, like your sense of abundance. We've got giving back and being in contribution to other people. Refresh and refuel, that's what we're on this week. We've got health and wellness, friends and family, love and romance. I think I got all of them. I think that's all of them. The 8 areas of the life wheel. So we've been on Tuesdays with Tally going through and doing a life wheel assessment, which is a tool that I use with my one-on-one clients. I'm a coach. I work with leaders to create lives that they love living so that they can have just an overflowing impact in the world. When you're doing what you love and you're doing what you're made for, you have incredible impact in the lives of other people. And I am all about getting leaders dialed into what they're most made for and living lives that are fulfilling and life-giving, so that they can, 1, enjoy their life, because that's awesome, and 2, just have the most impact on the world. So we're on refuel, refresh. We're going to jump into the life wheel assessment right now. If you don't already have a life wheel printed, you can actually create one right now by drawing a circle. You do an X through that circle and you do a cross, and you'll have 8 sections. Label one of them refresh and refuel, and go ahead and take the assessment with us, and you'll know where you are right now. It's like a graphical representation that gives you clarity about where you're at right now in life, so that you can get clear on where you want to be. It's just a really great place to start in this process. So do you have a life where you have a sense of fun and life expansion, a sense of adventure in your life? Do you have creative pursuits that you engage in, like that fill you up, that you get to do and you enjoy doing? Do you engage your right brain? So that the creative side of your brain, it's the part that it's not the analytical part, it's the other side that's creative and playful and fun. Do you have hobbies in your life that you actually do, not like hobbies from high school that you used to do, that you say you do but you haven't done in years, like play the guitar, but your guitar's been in the case for the last 2.5 years? Like, are there hobbies that you actually engage in and enjoy doing? Think about the things that you used to get lost in when you were a child. Things that when you had plenty of time, what did you steer toward? Were they things outside? Were they things with art or music or writing? What did you like to do when you just had plenty of time to do what you wanted to do? And are those things still working into your life in some way or another? Do you have a sense of replenishing? Like, do you feel like you have rhythms in your life of rest and replenishing and refueling? So when you think about charging your phone every night, do you have things in your life that feel like charge you up, that charge your batteries, that get you like kind of on full again? Do you have things that fill your cup? So when you think about living full and being in overflow, do you have things that you feel like fill you up, fill your cup up, so that you can be in overflow to others? Some of these things are going to be things that you do alone. Especially if you're an introvert, you want to make sure you have things that you're doing alone. And some of these things will be with other people. So do you have experience of play in your life? Just like you have an experience of childlike wonder and playfulness? Things where you're laughing. It might be games. It might be music, athletics. It could be just writing, reflecting, reading. So what is it that fills your heart with joy, engaging, life-giving activities that are on your calendar and in your life? So you're going to give yourself a 0 to 10. 0 is on the inside of the circle. It's like you're super not satisfied with this area of your life. And this is your own personal sense of how satisfied you are. It's not any kind of external measurement on this. This is internal, like how satisfied, how content you are. You kind of know what's possible in this area. You have a general idea. And where do you feel like you're at on that 0 to 10 scale? So 0 is like, I'm super not content. I am running on fumes. I am headed toward breakdown, or I'm in breakdown maybe. And 10 is like, I can't imagine what I could do better in this area. I feel so filled up. I feel so alive. So 0 to 10, where are you at in that? And go ahead and mark your life wheel. And then you'll color it in from wherever that line is. So there's 10 lines. Or like if you're doing your own, you kind of know where 5 would be halfway. And then color up to that line, kind of like coloring in a piece of pie. And as we do these, and you can go back if you've missed some of them on Tuesday with Tally and do the whole life wheel. We've been doing one a week for each area, and you get through all 8 areas of the life wheel. This is where I start my one-on-one clients. This is where we start. I'm doing a mastermind right now, and we are working around the life wheel currently. And so I thought I would just take each week and reflect that to you guys and let you do a complete life wheel assessment by the time we get done. So hopefully that's super supportive for you. Where I usually go next with it is, if this is where you are out of 10, what things would be in your life and on your calendar and when you would be engaged in if it were at a 10? And then there are some ways you can start steering yourself into that. This is also what I do in my my vision board declaration. Let's try this again. I do vision declarations and a life wheel at my vision board retreat. So if a retreat setting would be really supportive for you to do this kind of work and get clarity, and you want to head into 2020 with 2020 vision, come with us to our 2020 vision board retreat. So many words. But we will be doing a life wheel assessment. We will be doing vision declarations there. We're going to get a strategic plan in place for every area of your life, what it is you want, where you are right now, how you're going to get there, and what are the action steps, and then putting it together into like a quarterly and a monthly strategic plan for how you can create exactly what you want in your life. If that would support you, definitely message me. We'll get you an invitation. There's a quick application, and it would be awesome to have you there. Hope you guys have a great week. Do something this week that fills you up, something from your love tos list. That's another little thing we do. If you want to make a list of all of your love tos, things that you do, that you love to do, that fill you up, that give you energy, that give you life, create a little list and pick something off of that list to do this week. So lots of blessings. Hope you're finding it a priority to refresh and refuel this week.